Welcome to Real English Podcast. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share with friends for the Real English Podcast. Yeah, it's a bit fast. Welcome to Real American English. We'll go over it again, so just chill and listen. Hello, everyone. I'm so happy you're here today. We're going to learn one of the absolutely most useful patterns in the whole English language. It's something you're going to hear everywhere. In daily conversations, job interviews, traveling, and just making small talk with new friends. We're looking at the question, have you ever? And we'll learn exactly how to use it with total confidence. Here is our simple roadmap for today. First, what does it mean? Second, the grammar formula. Third, been versus gone. Fourth, past simple or present perfect. And finally, answering naturally.
Section 1. What does it mean?
Let's look at these two questions. On one side, we have, did you ever try Korean BBQ? Now, this isn't completely wrong, and people will definitely understand you, but it just sounds a tiny bit unnatural. Now listen to how native speakers usually say it. Have you ever tried Korean BBQ? This sounds so much more natural and super friendly. But why do we use this exact pattern?
It all comes down to the meaning. When we ask, have you ever, we are really asking, at any time in your life up to now, have you had this experience? The word ever just means even one time in your whole life. We use this to talk about life experiences. We are not asking about a specific time like yesterday or last year. We just want to know if you have the experience at all.
Section 2. The grammar formula.
Building these questions is actually really simple. Here is your three-step formula. Step 1. Start with have or has. Step 2. Add your subject, like you, she, he, or they. Step 3. Add the past participle of the verb. That's just the third form of the verb, like tried, eaten, or been. Since we're focusing on asking have you ever, our subject is you, so we will always start with have.
Now, let's look at how the verbs change. For regular verbs, the past participle is super easy. It just ends in ed, like walked. Let's practice. Walk, walked, walked. Repeat after me. Walk, walked, walked. Great job. But irregular verbs are a little different. They don't use ed, so you just have to remember them. Let's try the verb eat. Eat, ate, eaten. Repeat after me. Eat, ate, eaten. Excellent. Now let's do the verb be. Be, was, or were, been. Repeat after me. Be, was, or were, been. Wonderful. You're doing great.
Section 3. Been versus gone. This one trips up a lot of learners, but don't worry. Let's compare these two examples. First, someone asks, where's Marcelo? And the answer is, he's gone to Brazil. That means Marcelo is not here with us right now. Now, imagine we are talking directly to Marcelo. We say, hi, Marcelo, and he tells us, yes, I've been to Brazil. He is standing right here in front of us.
So, here's the rule clearly explained. We use gone when someone went to a place and they are still there. They haven't come back yet. We use been when someone went to a place and they came back. Because we were asking people about their life experiences and they are usually talking right to us, we almost always use been. Like, have you ever been to New York?
Section 4. Past simple or present perfect. Let's look at the difference here. First question. Did you go to Japan last year? We use the past simple because we are asking about a very specific time in the past, last year. Now look at the second question. Have you ever been to Japan? We use the present perfect because we're asking about a life experience. There's no specific time. Maybe it was last year, maybe it was 10 years ago. We just want to know if it happened. Now, here is a really cool trick that native speakers use all the time in conversations. First, we use the present perfect to ask about the experience. Have you ever been to Japan? Then, once the person says yes, we switch to the past simple to give the details about exactly when it happened. So they might say, yes, I went there 2 years ago. It was very interesting. We use went because now we are talking about a specific time, 2 years ago.
Section 5. Answering naturally.
Here is a great menu of natural ways to answer. Of course, you can just say a simple yes, I have, or no, I haven't. But if you want to sound more natural, you can add some emotion. Let's practice. Actually, I have. It was amazing. Repeat after me. Actually, I have. It was amazing. Great. Or if you haven't done it yet, but you want to, not yet, but I'd love to. Repeat after me. Not yet, but I'd love to. Excellent. So if I ask, have you ever missed a flight? You might naturally answer, actually, I have. It was terrible.
Let's put this all together with a short, realistic roleplay to show this grammar in action. I will ask the question slowly. Have you ever eaten really spicy food?
And here is a very natural and funny answer. Yes, I have. I tried Korean fire noodles once. I cried. A lot. Notice how the speaker says, yes, I have, to confirm the experience, and then switches to the past simple. I tried. I cried. To give the specific details of the story. It is a very natural conversation. And honestly, it sounds very painful. Let's look at another relatable, real-life question. Have you ever forgotten someone's name? Take a moment to think about your answer. You could naturally reply, yes, I have. It was so embarrassing.
Here is another good one. Have you ever sent a text to the wrong person? I think we have all probably had this exact life experience at least once. These are the perfect kinds of questions to ask when you are making small talk and getting to know someone new.
Now it is your turn. I have a challenge for you. Think about these questions. Have you ever traveled alone? Have you ever tried sushi? Have you ever missed a flight? Pick one of these experiences and write a natural answer in the comments below. I would absolutely love to read them. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share the Real English podcast with your friends so we can keep learning together. And if you want to review today's lesson, I uploaded a free PDF summary in the description and in the comments. Feel free to download it and study at your own pace.